Hello guys, today we are going to look at angle of elevation and angle of depression. So angle of elevation and angle of depression is a part of trigonometry which is very important to look at. It most at times comes in commas. So let's dive into it and let's see what today I have for you. Thank you. Subscribe for more videos. And depression is a part of trigonometry which is very important, especially in commas. So explanation of angle of elevation. Angle of elevation of an object B from an observer A who is below the level B is the angle which AB makes with the horizontal. So let's consider this diagram. As you can see, the man is viewing the top of the tower. It makes an angle of elevation of alpha. That's what I've represented there. So angle of depression of an object Q from an observer R who is above the level of Q is the angle which RQ makes with the horizontal. So let's consider another diagram which will explain the angle of depression. So let's consider a man standing on a heap of sand, or maybe we will say a mountain, viewing a ship on the sea or on a river. So as you can see, it makes an angle of depression, which we call it beta. So take note of this. To solve problems about unknown sides and angles, you may need to use both Pythagoras theorem and trigonometric ratios. Also, it's advisable to draw a good diagram to represent the information before solving the questions. So let's take an illustrative example. So illustrative example 1. From a point 1.75 meters above the ground and 10 meters away from the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degrees. Calculate the height of the tower. So as you can see, we are drawing the diagram first. Always draw the diagram first before you start with the solving. So OD is the floor and our angle of elevation that we have represented, which is 60. And the height of the observer, which is 1.75 meters, and the distance away of the observer from the tower is 10 meters. So we are finished drawing our diagram. So from the diagram, we can say that tan 60 is equal to BC over AC, where BC is equal to AC tan 60. So BC is equal to 10 tan 60, which we have an answer to be 17.32 meters. So therefore, our height of the tower is 17.32 plus 1.75, which is equal to 19.07 meters. Remember, the height of the observer too, you have to add it to the BC to get the original height of the tower. Don't forget that. So let's take the second question. A cliff is 102 meters high. From the top of the cliff, the angle of depression of a boat is 27 degrees. Find the distance of the boat from the foot of the cliff to the nearest meter. So we are given our angle of depression to be 27 degrees. We know that alternate angles are always equal. So you can say angle of elevation is also 27 degrees. That's what you have done there. And let the distance from the boat and the cliff be x. And let the height is already there, which is 102 meters. The height of the cliff, that's 102 meters. From the diagram, you can say that tan 27 is equal to 102 on x. So you can say that x tan 27 is equal to 102. X is equal to 102 on tan 27. X is equal to 200.186 meters. So they say we should send it to the nearest meter or the whole number. So x is equal to 200 meters. Therefore, the distance of the boat from the cliff is 200 meters. Let's move on. So now we are taking our last question, in which we have a car in front of a tower. So as you can see, we are drawing our car very nicely, designed with ties and windows. And this is our tower, which is facing the car, and we are designing the windows too very nicely. So as you can see, we have done the angle of elevation, but we were not given the angle of elevation, rather, but we were given an angle outside the angle of elevation, and which you know that supplementary angles sum up to 90. So we can just subtract 14 from 90 and you get the angle of elevation. And we know that we were given the height of the car to be 2.3 meters. So calculate the angle of elevation. Find AC when the height of the tower is 7.3 meters. So we were told to find the height of the tower when it's 7.3 meters. So as you can see, the angle BAC is the angle of elevation, which is 90 minus 14, which we are getting 76 degrees. Therefore, our angle of elevation is 76 degrees. So BC, which is 7.3 minus 2.3, which we are finding distance BC, which is the height of the tower minus the height of the car. So tan 73 is equal to 5 on AC. So you can say that AC is equal to 5 on tan 76. So AC is equal to 1.25 meters. Therefore, so we have come to the end of the video. If you don't understand anything, just comment in my comment section below and I'll address that to you. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.